Alert! Seniors, you cannot afford to miss this. Your Social Security and tax refunds might arrive late, or double, or disappear altogether this month. Imagine logging into your bank account expecting that steady deposit, only to find it's missing or delayed, leaving you scrambling for bills, groceries, or medications. The IRS just released a shocking update affecting millions of seniors nationwide, and most people have no idea this is happening. This isn't just a minor change. It could impact your monthly income, your bills, and your peace of mind. We're breaking down the exact dates, the potential glitches, and the step-by-step actions you need to secure your money before it's too late. Even if you think you're safe, a tiny detail could cost you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover the one critical move seniors are making right now to protect their Social Security and tax refunds, and it could save you a massive headache. Don't get left behind like everyone else scrambling at the last minute. If you want to make sure your money hits your account on time and without stress, smash that like button right now so you don't miss a single tip. Your future self will thank you. Now let's dive in. Picture this. It's the first week of the month, and you're scrolling through your phone like usual, checking your bank app, waiting for that familiar deposit to hit. You've been doing this for years, every month, like clockwork. But today, there's something different. The balance isn't what you expected. That familiar comfort, the one that lets you know your bills, groceries, and medications are covered, is gone. Instead, there's a small note from the bank, and it hits you instantly. A delay, a hold, or even a glitch. Panic starts to creep in. You start thinking, did I miss something? Did I forget a form? Did the IRS make a mistake? This scenario is becoming more common than you might think. The IRS recently made a series of changes to Social Security payments and tax refunds for 2026, and seniors are being caught off guard. There's been a mix-up in payment schedules, a double payment glitch affecting certain birth date ranges, and even delays tied to updated verification requirements. What does that mean for you? Simply put, it means the money you rely on might not arrive exactly when you need it. And if you're unprepared, it can turn a normal month into a stressful scramble. Let's break it down in plain language. The IRS typically has a very strict schedule for when Social Security, SSI, and SSDI payments hit accounts. Those dates are tied to your birth date, and for decades, seniors have counted on that predictable pattern. But in 2026, something unusual happened. A technical update intended to streamline payments accidentally introduced a scheduling conflict. Some seniors are now at risk of receiving payments late, or in some cases, receiving overlapping deposits that confuse the banking system, triggering holds or even temporary reversals. Here's why this matters. Your Social Security payment is not just a number, it's your safety net. It's the difference between paying your electricity bill on time and facing late fees, between filling your prescription or having to wait, between putting food on the table or stressing over your budget. Delays aren't just inconvenient, they're potentially life-altering, especially for seniors who live month to month. And here's the kicker. Most people don't even know this is happening. They log in to check their accounts, see their expected balance, and assume all is fine. By the time they notice a problem, it's too late to correct it quickly. Banks have processing times. IRS holds can last days or even weeks, and trying to chase down a delayed payment becomes a headache no one wants. But here's the good news. If you know what to watch for and take a few proactive steps, you can avoid being caught off guard. First, you need to understand your payment schedule like never before. Social Security payments are based on the first, second, or third week of the month, depending on your birth date. In 2026, the IRS adjusted some of these windows due to new internal verification protocols. That means if your birthday falls in a particular range, your payment could land days later than usual. Days might not seem like much, but when you're counting every dollar, those days can create a ripple effect. Imagine paying rent or utilities late, just because your payment didn't hit on the expected day. That's the reality for thousands of seniors this year. Now let's talk about tax refunds. Many seniors rely on tax season for extra cash, whether it's to pay off medical bills, catch up on mortgage payments, or finally get that long-awaited home repair done. The IRS has introduced stricter verification checks on refunds in 2026, targeting anything that might look unusual: changes in bank accounts, inconsistencies in reported income, or even discrepancies in your Social Security records. These checks can delay refunds for weeks, leaving seniors stressed and scrambling. So what can you do? Knowledge is power. Start by logging into your Social Security account and double-checking your payment schedule. Make sure your bank information is up to date and verify that your date of birth matches the IRS records exactly. One small mismatch can trigger a hold. Next, keep a close eye on any IRS communications. They might send letters or notices about delays or required actions. Don't ignore them, even if they seem minor. They could be the key to avoiding a late payment. For those expecting tax refunds, make sure your returns are fully accurate and filed correctly. Double-check bank account details, review your income sources, and respond promptly to any IRS request for verification. Remember, delays are rarely accidental. They're often triggered by small discrepancies that could have been fixed quickly. By staying proactive, you essentially take control of your timeline instead of leaving your money to chance. But let's get real for a moment. This isn't just about avoiding inconvenience. This is about protecting your financial stability. Seniors often have limited income sources. Missing a payment could mean skipping a medication refill, paying late fees, or even borrowing money to cover essentials. That's why being informed is critical. You can't afford to rely on the usual schedule this year. A little awareness now could save hundreds or even thousands of dollars in stress, penalties, or missed opportunities. Here's another thing many seniors don't realize. The IRS glitch doesn't affect everyone the same way. Certain birth date ranges are more vulnerable, and if you fall within those ranges, you might experience either a delay or an unexpected double payment. That might sound good at first, extra money, but it can create bigger problems. Banks sometimes flag double deposits as errors, freezing accounts until they can verify the source. That means money you thought you had immediately available could be temporarily inaccessible, leaving you scrambling. The solution is simple but requires attention. First, know your birth date window and how it aligns with your payment schedule. Second, monitor your bank account daily, especially during the first 2 weeks of the month. If a payment is missing or duplicated, contact your bank immediately and keep documentation. Third, stay updated with official IRS announcements. Their website and social media channels are the fastest way to catch changes as they happen. Seniors who take these steps now will be the ones who navigate this glitch smoothly and stress-free, while others are left panicking. Now, let's address the emotional side of this. I know how stressful it can be. You've worked your entire life, followed the rules, and planned carefully, and suddenly, something as predictable as your monthly Social Security deposit becomes uncertain. The frustration, anxiety, and fear are real, and acknowledging that is important. This isn't just about money. It's about peace of mind, dignity, and being able to live your life without constantly worrying if your next bill can be paid. By taking control, by staying informed, you reclaim that peace of mind. And here's a little-known tip. Seniors who set up alerts with both the IRS and their banks can receive instant notifications about any deposits, delays, or changes. This simple step can prevent hours of phone calls and confusion. It's the digital equivalent of having a personal assistant watching your money 24/7. You don't have to panic. Just act smart and stay alert. Finally, I want to leave you with a sense of urgency. These changes are happening right now, and they're affecting thousands of seniors today. The longer you wait to verify your information, the greater the risk of delays, errors, or even temporary freezes. Don't assume it won't happen to you. Even if you've never had a problem before, 2026 is different. The systems are changing, and knowledge is your best defense. So, take action today. Log into your Social Security account. Verify your IRS records. Double-check bank account information. Respond to any letters or notices immediately. Monitor your deposits, and be proactive about any discrepancies. Every minute counts, and the sooner you act, the smoother this month and the rest of 2026 will be for your finances. Remember, this isn't just a tip or advice. This is a critical step to protect your livelihood. Miss it, and you could face unnecessary stress, late fees, and missed essentials. Act now, stay informed, and make sure your Social Security and tax refunds hit your account exactly when they should. If you found this information valuable, take a moment to like this video. It helps us bring more updates like this straight to seniors who need them the most. Share it with friends and family, because everyone deserves to know what's happening with their hard-earned money this month. Stay alert, stay informed, and take control of your finances, because in 2026, waiting passively is not an option. Your money, your peace of mind, and your future depend on it.